Here we are once again in Merredin. Today I thought after the first half of the video went well, I thought I'd do the second half of the trip from Merredin to Kalgoorlie. So join me as we ride along today and we'll have a look at the landscape and a few other features about the Prospector. So if you haven't seen part 1, please see the link below, and I recommend watching that one to find out about the buffet services and the features on board. As the second Prospector arrives in Merredin, it's often a time for a crew change. It is not recommended to venture too far if you're travelling up to Kalgoorlie from Merredin. Okay, welcome aboard from Merredin. I'm going to do a video as we exit the town of Merredin. For more information on the town of Merredin, see the YouTube video that was done on Merredin. As we travel through the Wheatbelt area, which is quite a vast area of Western Australia, I'll point out a few interesting facts that I have since found out. One fact is that the entertainment on board gets changed roughly every 6 months. The Prospector rail cars that are currently in service were built in Broadmeadows in New South Wales. So just a few interesting things. The service that I'm riding on today is one of the two car sets. So it's certainly worth doing if you plan on wanting a nice relaxing trip up to Kalgoorlie. Passing through Barracoppin. There isn't a lot to this town, it's mainly just a grain siding. The buffet service reopens after closing when entering Merredin, just after leaving the town of Barracoppin. Here we are approaching the town of Caribin. So we'll just video as we go past. Looks like it's another grain terminal siding. As in the Wheatbelt area, There is a lot of grain fields of various different grains. Here we are approaching Caravan Station. We are about to pass through the town of Bodolin, which I believe will be another grain siding that we're about to go past. Here we are passing through the town of Marine Rock. Which is another grain siding. Here we are approaching Southern Cross. For more information on the town of Southern Cross, see the video on Southern Cross. The station is a little way away from the town, but it's a short, only a couple of kilometres. Southern Cross is also one of the most eastern towns on the wheat belt area. For lunch today on today's journey, I chose the ham and continental Turkish roll, which also has a small amount of salad and fresh orange juice. There is a wide selection available, which I will now post up for your convenience. Along the route there is quite a few passing loops that you will notice. These loops are mainly used for passing trains. Because most of the track is single track, it is requirement that sometimes two freight trains may pass, and one may have to pull in, the oncoming one has to pull in between controlled areas. This line also links in to the transcontinental or railway line that goes from Western Australia all the way over east, which is often used also by the Indian Pacific. Here's some more changing landscape. As you can see, the landscape has certainly changed. We've now got most of the forest, slight scrub and the red dirt of Australia. Within the goldfields area, there is a lot of gold mines. There's a few salt mines here and there, and there is also, in the old days, would be prospecting would have gone on. So as we look at the landscape as we go past, take a moment to remember those who sacrificed and went through this, of the early pioneers, the original prospectors out looking for gold, the harsh conditions which they would have faced, unlike the conditions of today. Looks of it, Pointy Vale is just a small siding, more likely one of the little passing loops as well. We're now approaching into the town of Kalgoorlie. I'm going to video from the train on the left hand side as we enter. So as we approach Kalgoorlie station, I will admit it is a very scenic journey, comfortable, great entertainment. The food from that you can get is really nice and fresh, and overall very safe, comfortable trip. Highly recommend if you want to just sit back, relax and see the scenery. Here we are, we've safely arrived at Kalgoorlie station. And here is our Prospector that we rode down on, heading back up to Perth for its Perth bound from afternoon trip from Kalgoorlie. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified on the next video. And once again, it was a great trip and would highly recommend it for the scenery.